Time to wake up.
There it is. That is your alarm clock reminding you that you have to go to the prison that is the school system. Yes, that's how I remember it anyway. We're back with some Fabula Ultima, and my voice is really no better than it was last week, so expect coughing and hacking. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have my notes such that they are. And we ended last time
We,
with you guys.
we have characters such as they are.
Yeah. Stuck in a room, having
Will
found
we?
Gary,
Oh,
who apparently was bonked on the head along with Lestrade, although Lestrade hasn't been found. And you guys have a couple of ways you can get out of this cell. But that's kind of where we ended when you were deciding how you wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Yep. So we will take back up there. And just a real quick cast. Dion, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm Dion, and tonight I am playing Lady Celeste Collar.
Bill.
I am Bill. I am playing Arcturus Bent, King of the Hobos.
Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard, and I am playing Noddy Noon, the O and the B are silent, the happy-go-lucky explorer.
And Jameis.
watch out, I'm playing Amako Iruzok, and I'm the monster hunter of the wilds.
Sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Small room, trapped. Very thick door. And you also just found some, for a lack of a better description, embalming tools and fluid that Lady Celeste and Arcturus both realized what that pungent smell was. That was the chemical that was being dripped into you.
I can't remember. The doors, they were barred on the outside, or were they locked? I think
It's
it was
locked.
barred.
It is on the outside. And the problem with it is that it's a very thick stone door, as are the walls.
Yeah, but is it an actual lock we can see, or is it probably barred?
It's
barred. Dropped a bar on.
It's not a lock. It's barred.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I couldn't remember.
Contemplating using magical powers to get through a door.
Yeah.
Just like we should do every time we come across a door.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sure that's not possible. Yeah.
All right.
At least for the next 2 hours trying to get past the store.
Well, you've already know how you can get past it. It's just a matter of, do you want to be somewhere safe or do you want to explore? That was really what the question came down to.
Yeah, just a quick question. With your power, is it always it takes a day, or is it that's right the range of what you can get up to, or does it you move but it takes a day?
It is a warp to a location I have previously visited if it is within a travel day.
Okay, so it doesn't take the day.
Town
right?
is within a travel day.
And the other side of the door.
That door will just disappear for a day. I mean,
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't sure about the wording. It could be that you just turn up. It takes a day. And just
you turn up a day later to move 10 feet.
I mean, that is if that is true, then that is a way of like assassinating somebody or something. You know, the king's going to stay in this inn in a day. Well, we'll just stand in his bedroom and teleport for a whole day.
Just at D&D, there was an ability the ranger had of travel. Or you could go travel anywhere, but it took a day. So he pretty much go. So there's that sort of thing. Very high level power.
Nope, it's just Nightcrawler teleportation, except I don't have
Bamf.
Bamf. Yeah. So is that what we want to do? We want
apparently. I want to do the boring thing and just get out of here.
Yeah.
I think the idea was that we stick around here, but we teleport to the other side of the door.
To the other side of the door.
See, we could have got. I would have voted for. My vote doesn't count because already done decided, but I would have voted we go back to Gary's village and deal with what's his name, and then potentially come back here. But you want to stay here and deal with a whole group of what's his names.
Well, Lestrade is missing, and you can't disrupt the Holmes canon.
But ACAB.
Yeah. Well, that is another point that Lestrade was taken with Gary. So apparently, it's not that all the um, politics of the area is taken over by it. It just must be certain people. Lestrade is high up in their police force, but apparently not part of whatever the conspiracy is.
Unless it is, and it's all a
Yes, unless it was all set
Yeah.
up for Gary to.
just in
Yep.
case you cover your
Yeah,
bases.
yeah,
In which case
exactly.
we can kill a policeman. You know, legally. Well, not legally, but you know, for the greater good. So
Yeah.
let's go and find and kill a policeman. Woo!
Sure.
Well, they already think we killed someone, so yeah, let's just go. Let's all cash in on it when we got the chance.
All right. So yeah, I will do my summoning ability, Arcanum of the Gate, to channel my Aeon. Is that what they call him? Aeon?
Oh yeah. So after also finding out some information here recently, how do you feel about this now, knowing that you're actually summoning a demon from across across the veil into this reality, and that's how these undead are being made.
I feel like it's different with how I do it.
Of course, when you do it, it's different.
Because it
Yeah.
doesn't follow the magic that I've seen other people do all my life. I haven't ran into I would say that I haven't ran into another arcanist. I've seen like the spiritual magic, and I've seen like the like evocation type of magic, whatever like the mage type is. But I think this is something that that Celeste personally believes is different. However, she is starting to wonder, like, are they demons? Are they angels? Or are they all just the same thing, but the narrative's painted so they have different names?
I'll have to have you run into the Arcanist Team Rocket, who summon angels from balls.
Yes,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
Now, the real question is, does the head of your order know that this is what they're doing, that they're summoning demons, or just they don't bother telling the little people like you, or is it a whole mystery to the order?
Right, that's something that I may have to bring back with me and talk to my friend who's high up now. Or talk to my other dude that I know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, so I do the summon, I channel the Arcanum of the Gate, and then basically what I would say as I disperse it is it becomes like a magical gate that opens like in front of the actual door, and it just shows the view from
the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So since you're describing it that way, the view from the other side of the door, there is no guard. It's a darkened hallway. While you do see sconces on the wall and places for oil lamps, it is dark.
Anybody got a light before we go through? Before I finish the teleportation?
I'm sure Noddy does.
I'm sure we do from our packs. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's up to 5. It's me and 5 other people, I think it is. So is there only 5 of us?
Yep.
Okay.
Us and
Is Gary awake, or are we carrying him?
Yes, Gary's awake.
Gary's
I
awake.
killed
Yeah.
him.
Okay. It's a Sydney thing.
Yeah, I
I'm
killed
not sure.
Okay. So you step through. You can't help but notice that the angel that you summoned this time were those horns on its head. You never noticed before, but just before it was dispelled, it's like, are those horns? Like,
yes, you should always judge a person by their appearance. That's exactly how you should tell whether they.
Well, the appearance sort of go wrapping around, so you sort of look. It could have been a halo from the wrong direction,
Just a seed of doubt planted in Lady Celeste. Anyway, you have appeared at the other side of the door.
I'm gonna.
And again, you are in a darkened corridor. So when you guys were led here to begin with, It was all lit up. It looked perfectly normal. It's not like this is supposed to be a dungeon. It looked like a hallway with various rooms off the sides, but you're not seeing any of those other rooms now. It's just a stone corridor. You could have sworn that there were other doors along this corridor.
I'm gonna quaff an elixir real quick.
Get your MP back.
I'm full now.
Okay.
Spend those IP.
I put my hand on the ground and try to feel if. No, because I don't know. I try to feel if we're traveling. Does it feel like we're moving? Is there a rumbling or anything?
That's interesting.
Weird,
No, it's quite still.
All right, so it's not as if they currently move in the room. So was it all an illusion before? Who knows?
There's an illusion now.
Yeah, it could be. All right, let's.
Well, can we go up to where we thought there was a door and sort of pat the wall and see if it feels...
So you walk back up the corridor to where, there was like a grand double door. It was very nice. You notice it had like an engraved, what you thought at the time was like an elk or a deer or something on it. So, a hunting sort of motif with the door split going right down the center of the animal. But it's not what you're seeing now. There's just a iron portcullis. You can see like a T. It comes in a T intersection, but you're cut off from it by these iron bars that are coming down into the floor here. Obviously designed to be retracted, like you can see the tracks. And the hallway is barely lit. There's a couple of torches out there. And you do hear, like, down to the right of the T, someone humming a tune. It's not getting closer, but there is someone down the right on that T that is humming.
What's the roll to decipher the intent of the humming?
To be in tune, you think. Struggling to be in tune is the
Hey, Gary, is the strayed note humming at all? Is he like the humming watchman or something?
It's not Gary. Gary knows the tune though. It's like,
right,
yeah,
I know, and I was asking
Sailor's
Gary if Gary knew if Lestrade was like the humming watchman.
No.
Was he known around
very
town
quiet
about that
guy,
sort of
unless
thing?
he's got something to say.
All right.
Gary's not from the city. Lestrade, he doesn't know Lestrade.
Has been here, so he might end.
Probably not encountered Lestrade that much.
Oh, he might have done. I don't know. If he's the humming watchman, maybe he gets known around town. Who knows? But you recognise the tune.
Yeah.
Is it like I'm an evil person and I am
No,
going
it's
to
a very
kill
common
everyone?
sailor's chanting. He's not very good though. It's horribly out of tune.
I mean, we might as well investigate the humming because there's nothing else going on in the other directions.
Well, you got to get out of the portcullis first. So, like the T intersection is cut off by these bars.
Oh, I thought it was cutting off one of the sides of the T.
Nope.
No. We need someone strong to lift the gates. Ben Bars lift gates. Who can do Ben Bars lift gates? We'll look over at Arcturus.
Is anyone particularly thin?
No.
Lady Celeste? Are you wearing armor, Lady Celeste?
No, I have robes on.
Okay. The bars are actually spaced that, a child or a very thin, slim person could slide between. It doesn't look like they're made to keep people out. Like the bars are a little widespread for that.
I was thinking, first of all, it's those horrible, horrible children. We must slaughter them all. And then I thought, oh no, maybe it's skeletons. They could fit through here, seeing as we're dealing with undead. I mean, it could be skeleton children.
I would say, Lady Celeste, if you want to try and wiggle your way through, you can try.
Yeah, go and get yourself trapped on the other side where we can't help you. Sounds good.
I could try. I think it would be.
I'm going to say Dex
Insight
is one.
and
You can choose the other.
Yeah, insight.
If you
and
want,
Dex. to say.
You can just fail it and then get stuck and get yourself a Fabula point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a point. I gain a
And be
fabulous
stuck
point because I
in
ran out
between.
last week.
Oh, well, I get one at the start of the session, but yeah, I
If
could
you've got
fail.
0 fabula points, you get one at the start of the session.
Yeah, let's do Dex and Might, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dex
That's
and
the point.
Might.
If I've only got one Fabula point by the end of the session, I should spend it because I get that one back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little
Just
tight.
in
Your
time.
caboose is a bit bigger than you remember. Could be all
Oh.
the bread you've been eating here.
Double 5 doesn't not quite enough.
Let you pull your way through. And
Oh, is a double 5 a crit?
No,
No,
six
double
is
6.
better.
Gotta be
Oh,
sixes.
6.
Unless you have
then.
special things.
So from the humming, there's a person there that's got he's got a number of blades on a table. They're not like combat blades; they're more like utilitarian pocket knives. If Lady Celeste has been around a dock at all, you'll know what a fish skinning knife is and a gutting knife is. He's just humming and trying to sing as he's sitting there and sharpening. He doesn't look like a guard. He's not dressed like a guard, and while he does have like a pole arm laying against the side of the wall there. He's not wearing armor. I mean, he's just sitting there with this little treadmill type of stone, like he's got little bicycle wheels on it, and moves the stone so he can sharpen the blade.
I'm gonna murder him. No.
Wow. Just wow.
Do I see, without getting into his view or anything, do I see any device, switch, lever?
On this side, absolutely. There's basically a crank on this side that will raise the portcullis.
But it's going to make a noise.
You don't know. I mean, he might be well oiled, but he's not very far from the center.
Yeah. So I think my ability has to use a Fabula point, doesn't it? It does. Okay. I'm going to... Fuck it. I'm going to try and raise the portcullis.
Okay. Yeah, you go to it, and while it is fairly well kept, it does screech a little bit as it comes up. You kind of wince. The guy looks over to your direction. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone else was down here. Forgive my singing." He that's all he says. He doesn't get up. He just continues to sharpen his blades.
Oh, no worries. It reminds me of the
Are you the new animal taker?
No, I'm a member of the clergy. I'm a new volunteer.
Are we giving them last rites now?
In this case, it just felt right. They're outsiders. I'm of similar, background of race and same
he looks
following.
very confused. It's like, you don't look like a cow.
No, they're not cows in here. They're people.
Maybe you've gotten yourself turned around.
No, look. And I point. I'm like, look. Because there's just bars, right?
And he walks over. It's like, oh, how did you all get down here? Yeah, now that he's saying it, though, there's a distinct smell of manure.
You'd think I would have recognized that earlier, but...
I was going to say, I look at him and I go, I think, yeah.
I just pause. I go, where are we?
Well, you're in the slaughter chute.
Of where?
He kind of looks like in the building.
No, the civilization. What's the name of the town?
I'm sorry. Do you need a medic? Did you get hit on the head?
No, this is a legitimate question.
Okay. It's what you don't? It's Cyclax.
Is that where we were before?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're
yes,
not...
I know. We all suddenly thought we'd transported again.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so I didn't teleport us out of the town. Good. All right. Magic, magic.
He looks very confused. This is just where we slaughter the really expensive cattle that they're grown in small pastures. They're fed a particular grain their entire lives, and we sell it onwards. I
We
don't.
were in a waiting room waiting to speak to insert name here that I don't remember. And then they closed the doors, and we've been waiting for a while. So the rooms were
second.
locked. Yeah.
1 second.
Check to see if you've actually raised the portcullis yet, because you've been doing that while you've been talking. So
Just, it's really heavy. Okay.
Or did you think you were?
We were taken to a waiting room to speak to insert name here that I don't remember.
Yeah.
We've been
You were
waiting for
met
a
by
long
an aide
time.
that was
An
waiting
aide.
for you outside the building.
Yeah, an aide was waiting outside the building. They let us into a waiting room. We waited for a while, realized the door was locked. I got us out of the room, and we're here.
Well, that's very interesting, but you're not one of our prized cows. You
Nope.
probably shouldn't be down here.
No, so I'm just gonna lift this, and we're just gonna leave. And-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How do we leave? Where's the
Oh,
exit?
that way.
Oh,
you
you're
points
going
down
near
the opposite end of the T.
How do we leave?
Yeah, it's going to put you right into the pasture fields. The cows are
pasture?
really aggressive. Do you need a hand getting out?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hold on.
This
He gets-
isn't inside the town. The is this an underground? Is there a passageway to the what's it called? The community hall or whatever it is?
Yeah. You're the community hall's on this island. Yeah.
Like above us?
Yeah. To the left a little. Yeah.
Is there possibly an underground passage connecting them?
Oh, of course. And he looks back the other direction of the T. That goes directly to the farmer stall and the manifest for all the shipping and everything up that way.
How did we get
This is a merchant's
underground?
hall. Do you have merchant's halls where you come from?
No. But how did we get underground? I just finished opening the portcullis.
Yeah. So you will come out. He pulls his pole arm from the wall, and you notice that your pole arm is what you thought at first because weapon of war. Not so much. The edges are blunt, and it's more used to like push something away.
Hmm.
The cows.
Okay. Hey, I think you just walked into the wrong building. Yeah, there's it's a whole center up here. I mean,
But an
you're
aide
trying
led
to
us
see-
there and told us to wait.
Maybe someone was just pulling a trick on you then. Good old nature
Maybe,
trick.
yeah.
Get you down to the stinky cow pens. Sure.
Yeah.
But have we been drinking that fungus juice again?
This is going to sound very odd. I need you to answer this, please. What year is it?
Okay, so you've been here long enough to their calendar's not quite the same, but it's very simple. It's no time. It just maybe you lost a day. You're not back in time or forward in time.
Yeah, I was just curious about that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. No. All right. I'm glad your teleporting didn't go wrong.
Me too, because it never has before.
I mean, it's the first time you've done it with us.
Exactly where
maybe,
you were
maybe
300 years ago.
I mean, I don't.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't do it often because it can scare some people. Which thank you that none of you freaked out. But
No, don't worry. I'll do that later.
okay, yeah, keep it behind closed doors.
Okay. So he goes in front of you up the. It's a slight incline. It's not a huge one. This is not very far underground. And you see light of day ahead of you there, and you hear sound of something. Their cows are not quite like yours. As you get up, they're very muscular, a little squat. You expect maybe the males are the ones with like the ram-like horns, but even the smaller ones have horns too. They're all very aggressive. They're butting each other's heads. You notice that the paddock that they're in is made of the fence is stone. And he goes out first and he says, "You want to take a hard right? Oh, I'll distract him." And he runs out. Yeah, cow. Yeah. He starts
Hi,
running in
cows.
the midst of them.
So you should ask the cows what year it is, just in case he's lying to us.
The cows, yeah.
Yeah, and you see like there's a gate immediately in the direction he told you as he rushes out, drawing their attention.
All right, I'd take the opportunity to go right, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just got a simple latch on the side. It's fairly small, so like it's not wide enough for one of the cows to get out if they did breach the gate itself, and you slip out. Yeah, and you find yourself so you're where you thought you were. You're in the middle aisle, or not middle, you're over here. In front of a set of the stone buildings, as you saw before. This happened in I think it was like late morning. So yeah, it's still light outside. You lost several hours. Well, you lost a day. Is what it feels like after what he was saying. So yeah, it's like 24 hours later. Um, the person who led you into the chamber and all that, not here now. But you see lots of people bustling about, going in and out. All of them very clerical seeming, wearing robes, carrying scrolls. Yep. There are no signs anywhere, so you don't know exactly which of these buildings is the right building. The person who outside that greeted you just kind of hustled you along very quickly.
Yeah.
But again, lots of people around that you could ask questions of.
Yeah, let's just ask them. Hey.
Yep, stops him. Yeah, he's got an armload of scrolls. It's like, yes, yes.
But where are we exactly in this? Do you have a map with we are here somewhere? Anywhere around here?
You're in front of the guild halls, the shipping guilds, to be precise. Is there a particular captain or cargo you're after? Are you here with a claim ticket?
We weren't meant to be coming to the shipping guild. Where were we going? Anybody?
Just an administrative building is all you were told.
Yeah, we were told to go to an administration building. To speak with one of the masters, right? Did we have a name of the particular master? No.
Nope.
We were just told in general, like one of the guild masters would meet with us. But then we were moved.
Oh, well, you want that building there on the left. That's all administrative. I've got to run.
Oh, okay, good luck.
Gary, do you know this part of town?
Well, not really. I don't deal with sea traffic very much. I mean, I usually deal with the markets down that way.
All right. Well, I stopped somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you get us back to direct us to name of pub that I have not noted down where we were staying?
Oh yeah. Just take the bridge. He kind of points that over there. Yeah, it's kind of like in the center of the island over there.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks
if you
much.
wait around, you can take a carriage if you want.
I mean, it's
got
not
some
that
rickshaws.
Far.
You can take a boat.
We could take a walk after having done the unnatural travel that we did earlier.
Well, suit yourself.
Do I see any, street people along the way?
Not really. This is kind of a professional area of the city.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of keep my eye out in case I see anyone. 'Cause that's
Oh,
what
okay. Well, it's up to you. Nothing here, but of course you can spend Fabula to make there be someone here.
Can I now? Okay, what happens if I do that?
I think you can just state that something. Let's see. Hold on. Let me find
Yep.
the exact thing for it. You can kind of just state a thing.
Yep. You basically just make a thing happen or a person appear or something.
That's what we did with Gary.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So what are you looking for?
I'm
Or
looking.
you tell me what you find.
I don't know. I assume there's alleyways in here.
Yeah, many.
Around here. Okay, I see some decidedly street-looking person hanging out in an alleyway, and I'm gonna briefly excuse myself to go over there and say something like, "Yes, I was not from around here. What's going on here?"
All right. So like I explained, this area is kind of this is a very professional area. So he obviously shouldn't be here. It's a very young man, very skinny. At first he like takes a step back. He's like, "Oh, hey, what can I interest you in? You looking for a good time? I know all the places. You a gambler? You a drinker?
I'm looking for information.
Oh, that's kind of boring.
Yeah. Anything going on that's not boring here?
I can take you to all kinds of places that have all kinds of action going on.
Right. What are we looking for here, guys? What are we doing here?
Way to find the guild masters to speak to them.
You wouldn't happen to know how to get in touch with the guild masters, would you?
Oh, of course, of course. Good old friend of mine. Yeah. He kind of pauses for a minute. No, of course I don't know the guild masters.
Huh.
I mean, I could tell you where some of the residents are. Are you interested in doing a little B&E? Huh?
Possibly.
Oh, well then
Will
I've
you-
got some likely candidates.
Will you be around by any chance? Is there a way I can find you?
Well, I mean, just ask for old Oliver. I'm around places.
Okay.
Hey, you're not a member, are you? He kind of does some flashy things with his hands.
Do I recognize what he's doing in
Absolutely not.
it?
You come from a very enlightened community where there are no thieves guilds.
Well, what do you guys think? Is there anything in particular I can find out from this guy, or?
No, really. If you want, I mean, I could always use some help. Lightening some wealth from these stodgy old graybeards around here.
Yes,
I've been
of
looking at
course.
the security all day today, just seeing, how they secure their homes, who goes out when and where, who they got left over in the houses.
So I just asked for old Oliver, huh?
Just ask for old Oliver.
All right. Well, I'll keep my eye out for you. You keep your eye out for me.
No, I'll do that.
All
No,
right.
don't you be horning in on any of my places of interest. Not without old Oliver.
Do I have any coins on me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll slip him a few just to for your troubles.
He kind of winces a little bit at how light the coins are. He's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess. I guess you need to make some coin yourself, huh? Keep that in mind.
A little bit.
I've got some plans, you see. I got some plans. I know some of these folks that don't have any servants.
Huh.
Houses are easy to get into.
All right. Well, I will keep that in mind. I will be in touch. And I'll kind of just walk away.
Are they close by when they were talking, or?
I imagine you guys weren't crowding this out, or you wouldn't have talked that openly.
Okay.
Because Arcturus kind of actually looks like it.
A little bit, yeah.
I was like, did you get any information?
Well, evidently there's some sort of thieves guild or something around here.
He did kind
Oh.
of point out where, like the magisters and where the houses are.
Yeah. And I'll relay all this to
Mm,
my companions whenever you join them.
hmm.
So that's a
Oh.
resource we have if we need to.
Okay. Okay. I wonder if there's a way we can find a guild master without going into the building. I wonder if there's like a hangout spot or a bar.
Well, what Oliver showed you is like they're like cottages, individual little houses, just off of like the main building. So like you could approach just one of the small houses if you wanted to.
Oh,
House sounds grand. They're more like small cottages. Like a single person would live in there. It's got a nice little garden on the outside, but they're not very grandiose nor large.
Are they like? Is there like mailboxes or anything that like would show who lives there? Like, would I be able to
Sure, there are
tell?
plaques on the doors with MGSTR and then like a last name.
Magistrate. Okay. And the magistrates are the guild masters.
Magisters. Yep, they're the guild
Okay.
masters. Yep.
I was like, all right. Do we want to knock on a door
I
of
mean-
one of the magisters, or?
Why are we going there?
Well, the last time we tried to go into the actual building, we ended up taken somewhere and put underground in a cow shit den.
Right, so why are we going to talk to these people at all?
Because I think the advisor or the aides set us up so that we don't get
Right.
to speak to the guildmaster.
Right,
So
but why do we want to speak to the guildmaster? Because somebody left a message telling us Lestrade, who had been knocked out, wanted us to come there.
Oh, so you think it was all a setup?
I think they're getting us out of the way for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, we can certainly go and talk to them and ask them, but when we turn up there, what are we going to ask them? Hey, did somebody want to talk to us?
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
Sure, we can go and do that. That's fine. But I don't know why they would want us out of the way for a few hours or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why Gary was dumped in the cow shed. Maybe we should investigate why Gary was there more thoroughly. Maybe were you doing stuff to the cows, Gary? Are you a cow tipper?
So you could. Well, never mind.
I guess do we want to just go back to the pub and like gather our
Well, I'll
thoughts
give you
and come up with a plan?
when you ask Gary that, it's like, no, I mean, this detective came up and started asking me questions about you, where I met you, what I knew about you, if you were dependable people, and then I ended up in a cell.
You mean you ended up in that place
Oh yeah,
where we found you? Not a cell.
Yeah.
You remember getting hit on the back of the head or something? And you told us last time that
Yeah,
you
I
saw
was- I
him
was
getting hit on the
trying-
back of the head.
trying to
Right.
tell Lestrade that somebody was behind him and about to hit him in the head.
Right,
And somebody
yeah.
hit me in the head. A guard. I'm pretty sure it was a guard.
Yes, it was probably one of the undead guards or something. Yeah. Does anybody have a locate Lestrade spell that they can cast?
No. We- And we don't know if the intelligent undead that poses people are actually undead or not either. So we can't even do that trick where we thought of what, like having like a silver ring or something and shaking hands or
Right, yeah.
The undead joy buzzer. Yep.
yeah. So I don't know.
You could go ask if Lestrada's around. They may have turned up somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, who's Lestrade know around here that we know of? Did he have a contact, or do you know someone
You
at the
have
bar,
I
or
have
you
no
know
idea,
nothing
really.
about Lestrade at all, and Gary
nothing at
just met
all?
him.
So we don't know him. Gary just met him, and he's missing. Do we care? I guess is the real question. What was the point of Lestrade?
He was somebody who was just nice and helpful to us, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he's just not.
Supposedly.
All right.
He was a guard guy who, believed that we didn't kill the other guy that we were found.
Ah, sorry.
So now he's probably dead.
Oh, maybe. I mean, we can always.
Oh, that man probably had a family. Oh man.
He had several families, several other people's families, from what I
Oh
remember.
God. Oh man, he was in a polycule.
No, he was
Oh,
stripping other people's wives.
oh
That's
he was a
the thing.
Mormon. Oh God.
Hey, now. Hey, now. None of that.
A particular sect. I'm sorry. um, gosh. So what do we want to do then? I feel like I feel like we are in over our heads for the reconnaissance we were sent to do.
I mean, that is always true of
And
every
I
mission we're sent on.
think we need to go back and be like, they're invading the politicians.
And
So who
leave.
said we should go talk to what's his name back in the original village? Who said that? Nothing, just some random person
Yeah,
said that
I
idea.
think,
And we
no, I
we
agree
wanted to
with you
stay
now.
here. No, we stay here
Could
and
have
do stuff
saved yourself
here.
a whole day travel just by going back.
Well, I mean, we can do.
I could do it again. That's no problem.
We don't know that it's a day away, though. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Yeah, it's a day away.
Yeah, we know that.
Huh. And it's got to be somewhere you've been before, hasn't it?
Yep,
Right.
within a
You
day's
have
travel.
been home before, haven't you? Like the city that we live in. And that is less than a day's travel if we were to take the orbs. So, just spending the orbs.
I'm thinking it's as the crow flies, if
Yeah,
I'm being
I don't know.
honest.
Actually, the other thing that would cut off is if there are aether storms between you and the location. You couldn't get through it.
That's fair.
Right, I mean, we can go back there.
Not
also,
home.
we're missing our lawmaster.
hmm
There's something here. What was it? It was an item called the Compass of Vern Kai. Is that right? Vern Key?
Yep.
Oh, is that why we need to talk to the
That-
magistrates?
I mean, we could do. I mean, now that we know that you can teleport, we could run over there, smash the thing, grab the compass, and then you could teleport us to the other town.
I could, and they can't follow us.
They don't know where we've gone. Exactly.
There'd be no, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if we need that compass, but that was mentioned as a relic from the old place.
Yep, it was a tool that changed the course of one of the last battles against the undead.
Well, we don't know what it does.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
It just points at undead.
I mean, even that would be useful.
Boing! I'm just
Okay,
imagining that would be it. That's the only thing I could think of in my head. I'm like, oh, it's like the radio in Silent Hill. It goes off when there's a thing around.
I mean, but that wouldn't change the course of the battle.
Well, if you could figure out who's a zombie in disguise,
Oh, okay, yes, that would certainly help. Yeah,
knock out the bigwigs from
I mean,
inside.
it might point at something. I mean, we're all imagining a compass. Well,
Yeah, we don't know
all
what it
imagining
does,
yeah.
but that's my only thought of, I don't know, maybe it does something else.
They actually mean compass in the sense of like it's two pair of metal bars you draw circles with them.
It's a
That's
sailor's,
what I was
it's a
thinking, yeah.
sailor's compass.
Yeah.
A sailor's compass. Oh, so it works on the water. Yes.
So it's good for traveling. You like traveling.
I do like traveling. I
You
wasn't
do
all that
like
happy with the way we
traveling.
traveled through that door. but
It was a door. Think of it as a shortcut.
So you're all having this
don't like
conversation just
shortcuts.
kind of in the middle of everyone kind of, people are having to make tracks around you. Several people kind of bump into you as they're not paying any attention as they're going through all kinds of books and scrolls in their arms. And
Mm.
it's lots of angry people. Like, why are you standing in the middle of the road?
Why aren't you standing in the middle of the road?
Because you're already standing here.
Oh, well,
Go
find your own space
around.
to stand then.
Hmm. All right. Do we want to just teleport back to the other town then? Like what Imiko is saying?
What are we going to do in the other town?
Go up to what's his name?
Yeah, go after the guy that imprisoned us and fuck him up. That's a target, and then if we can like restrain him, we could question him. Who knows if we'll
Dworkin?
get good info.
What did Dworkin do to you?
Isn't he
He's
the guy
just
that like
talking.
oh,
Yeah.
isn't he the guy that locked us up? He knocked us out with poison and then he tried to turn us into zombies by injecting us with these weird chemicals.
You all have
The
like
ones that were
a
in the room.
strange imagination. Dworkin's a good guy.
Apparently not. I believe you've been misled, my friend.
Oh, look, he got us great trade rights. He got us a good discount on alcohol from some of the neighboring villages. He's a great headmaster.
All the better
Or headman.
reason to
Headman.
build trust.
Yeah. And who are you?
We're
New
people with
to
new,
my
different
realm
kinds of
telling
alcohol.
me that
From overseas, exotic alcohol. Kinds of alcohol that walk-in can't get you. Yes, that's the people we are.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe you're just not used to our alcohol. And we just tried to do, a neighborly thing and gave you some alcohol that you're
Who's
just not
saying
acquainted
that? Is it
with.
some random NPC? Is it Gary? Is it just the
This is
GM?
Gary. This
This
is
is Gary.
Gary.
Okay.
He's sticking up for Dworkin, the headmaster of his town.
Gary, we just rescued you and saved you from possibly certain death. Could you at least give us a little benefit of a doubt? Even slightly?
A certain death. Apparently, I was just in a cattle pen.
Well, you didn't look like you were going to make it if I left you there.
Certain death then.
A possible death.
But I still don't understand how that ended up down there underground. Was it like an elevator? Is that there was no sound? There was no way to tell if there was like machinations working or I don't think there'd be like a way to tell if it was magic, I feel. That's so strange. And the fact that I was able to teleport there means that was the same hallway that we were in before, which was above ground.
Well, was it though?
I thought we went down.
Did we go down? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we
Okay.
had
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a thing that like it rotates. I don't know.
Or there was some kind of illusion spell cast.
So I mean, what you're figuring is you came down the left-hand T where the guy sharpening the tools was, and maybe that's where you were brought in. So you didn't see the pasture at the other end of the T. You made that turn, and there's just this room. And
you're right.
the only thing that didn't look like you remembered is that you could definitely remember there being more doors along the wall. There just weren't there.
It's so strange.
Yeah, very much so.
Unless it was on that other T. No, well.
Anyway, what do you want to do here?
What time of day is it?
Late afternoon.
Okay.
But apparently you lost a day.
Yeah.
How? I mean, how did we
Mhm.
lose a day?
Don't know.
We weren't knocked out. There was no. There's
As far as you know, you weren't knocked out.
I don't know. I'm like even trying to think, is there okay, using my identity as the reason for the role as a priestess of a city and the god of time,
Mhm.
is there some sort of like insight willpower type or insight or something like
Well,
to
since you
recall
do worship the god
information,
of time, sure, you can give me a double insight roll.
to recall knowledge of something that it could do. I don't know if it's going to roll. I think my internet froze. Oh, there it is. A 13.
Sure. Well, recollecting, they had enough time to put up some dressing to make that hallway look however they wanted to before you arrived. And you're thinking, those other doorways that I saw, were they really there? Or was that just something hung on a wall to look
Just
like a door?
people standing there holding up a cloth that's in the color of a door.
No. Like actually just having a wooden, what looks like a doorway with a closed door and just hanging it on the wall.
That's wild. Why, then moving
So
all of
like
that?
you're thinking it's like that could have just been dressing put up. That's possible. But what about the why are we missing a day?
Yeah.
Huh? And then you think about that room that you were in. That was a very odd room.
hmm
Walls were extra thick, door extra thick. You found those devices in there for bloodletting and that was the chemical that they were using to, make undead with. The room itself may have had some sort of enchantment on it.
Oh, to speed up time so they could watch in real time the progression of the chemicals. Because it took us time for the chemicals to kick in
Yep.
in the mines. The room has a different time fluctuation. I say
That's
out
a
loud.
possibility.
Maybe.
Because you did not enter, well, you entered the door in the way that you're supposed to enter the door, but you certainly didn't exit the room in the way you were supposed to.
Gary,
So-
does your race of people have a god of time or a deity of time?
He pauses for a minute. Well, we got lots of deities. I mean, you can pray to just about damn near anything.
Do you worship Obsidian or do you have a different god of time?
No, we know him.
Oh. Do you have a church of Obsidian here?
Oh, we got a few. He goes by a couple of different names. He goes by Timex, Casio. No, not a specific church. Just as a people, religion's a deeply personal thing. If you notice, there's not a lot in the way of churches around.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find them, they're kind of, they're just quiet places where you pray to the deity that you want to. It's not a, the history books say that it's a big institution in a lot of places. Not really amongst our people. It's just a very personal thing.
Do you know anybody that worships Obsidian?
Offhand, no, but I bet, heck, there's probably a lot of guild folks that rely on timetables and things getting places on time that vast fortunes are based on. I bet they throw an occasional offering out to the god of time. I mean, you're certainly in the place to ask. This is like the largest shipping hub on the island here. Things have to work like clockwork for everyone for the trade to go as smoothly as it does.
So maybe the shipwright would know something, because that's something about scheduling and all that. Or I don't know.
We just go back to the bar and see if there's anything like maybe someone thinks waiting for us, or if they know that we're around, they're going to attack us again, and we can then find out a bit more or something.
Yeah, I think we should just go
And
back.
it also means these people's not bumping into us. And
Yeah.
we already had to pick up several rolls of paper for people.
All right, so back to the bar. Is that what the idea is? Okay. You get back to the bar. Do you walk? It's a long distance. Or you can
I
It's
think
not
we walk
that
at this point. I
far.
don't want
It's
to. I
only.
don't want to
It's not
trust the.
going to
I
take
don't want
us
to
a
trust the
day.
carriage. We did the carriage last time, and we ended up in a weird, strange place we didn't
Yes.
understand.
So you're
I don't
walking
trust
this time.
carriages
Good
anymore.
enough. Well, by the time you get back to the bar, Lestrade is smoking a pipe at the bar. He's got a fish
See?
dinner in front of him. Looks like a fish pie of some sort, and he's just thoroughly enjoying it. Gravy's rolling down his chin, and he's just got a big smile on his face. He's got a big frothy tankard of milk in front of him. Life looks good. He does have a bandage over his head, though.
I was going to say, I bash him over the back of the head.
Do I
It's
have
already
anything silver on me?
Probably.
I'm gonna poke him with like a silver trinket.
Okay. Yes, his expression of total satisfaction in the world changes to one of just very dour. It's like, so when you say stab, is it a weapon that you stab him with?
No, I'm not stabbing. I'm like just like put it up against him to see if there's a reaction to silver.
Yeah, he turns around, looking. It's like, I'm sorry. If this is your normal stool here, I'll just pull my bowl and take it away.
No,
He
no.
just kind of looks at you kind of quizzically. Is like, you're very ill mannered. It's like,
you're Lestrade, correct?
yes, I am. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Miss.
Do you know what happened to you in the last 24 hours?
Well, I've had my appointment with the doctor. I seem to have a scar on the back of my head here. Quite okay. I'm on the mend.
Do you know how you got
His
it?
brain. They got his brain.
Do you know how you...
just in the administration of my duties. It gets a little rough now and then. Again, you
Do
you
you
seem to
recognize
have me
us?
at a.
Hi, we're the weird people from out of town who don't look like like dwarves. Do
He
you
looks
recognize us at
very.
all?
He does not.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Hey, we have some things to tell you.
He looks longingly at his fish pie.
We can sit down and you can be eating your fish pie while we're telling you this, but please do not, spit it all up over us when we tell you the shocking revelations.
Do you know this man? I point at Gary.
No, but he is
All right,
normal, unlike you.
Gary, do you know this man?
You're just asking anybody about anybody now. All right. Look, we sit down with him at his table and we explain what has happened over the past couple of days. We let Gary fill in the bit about what has happened to him.
Okay.
Say,
he's
hey,
very particular. Like he'll stop you here and there, like he's testing you to ask very specific questions about. Oh, when you came up from the stair, how many flights of stairs were there? When you found the dead guard, what color was his cap? He's testing your story.
You can ask anyone in this pub who was there on the night whether this happened.
So you're looking around, and
the barmaid.
Don't see anyone from the night. That barmaid is that was at night. There's a different barmaid behind the counter now.
Oh, it's not.
We stepped into an alternative universe.
No. Well, maybe.
Oh no, people don't work 24-hour shifts. It's just a different barmaid behind the bar.
I mean, right.
I could go ask the cow. I'm sure the cow knows me.
But
He's like, no, I mean, I heard that one of the soldiers met an untimely end last night and fell down the stairs.
Right.
I mean, I read the reports on my desk
investigating that because we were the people who were possibly accused of that. The fact that you don't remember it, and you've got a bump on your head, and there's maybe an incision in the back of your head where they removed part of your brain, and that Gary
he touches
was there
the back of his head. It's just a small bump. No, calm down. I believe you. Your story has a certain amount of credibility to it. I haven't talked to the owner, the proprietor here yet. He should be in this evening to corroborate things. But let's take this at face value. So
wait, hold on. He was a she last time,
or she, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! It is an alternate universe.
So, and he is rubbing the back of his head as he's thinking, and he's relit his pipe, and he's left his fish pie behind as he's pondering all of this. He's like, okay, so I met your friend Gary here, and Gary says I was struck on the back of the head, and he's rubbing the back of his head as I was questioning him about you lot.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, could I do some healing magic on you?
Oh, I just got into a scuffle. It should be fine.
Could I please cleanse you in case you have a malady about you? If you're not remembering this, it's something that maybe you've been ensorcelled, and I could try and undo it.
He thinks about that for a minute, and he puts down his pipe, and he's like, okay.
And I even show him like the spell cleanse that I'm about to cast.
So what does cleanse do?
It cleanse. It says, I strengthen and purify the soul energy coursing through your companions. Each target recovers from all status effects. So
Yeah, remove status effects. That's all it does.
I just wasn't sure if for flavor if that would help or not. But
if it was something that actually negated something, then perhaps. But no, this is not a status effect.
Okay.
Now you need a dispel spell, which it's somewhere else. There's the spell as it does exist, but it's probably on some other thing.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I look at him like, actually, I don't know.
But he pauses for a minute, and he's like, I feel a little better, but I still have no memory of this. But he kind of waves that away. Okay, let's take this as a given that this happened. So where does that put us? What is it that you need from me?
We don't know what you were investigating or why you were asking about us at the time. So
he says, well, knowing myself, while your story certainly has a great deal of credibility, and you no doubt have people here we can ask in the next several hours about what transpired that night, I don't personally know you or your character, and Gary here, if this is you have had dealings with Gary before, so speaking to Gary would be my natural first move to see if perhaps you're not a bunch of con men, if you maybe had pulled a similar action in his hometown. It would be just my normal prudence to look into such things. Okay. That would make sense to me. He says, oh, wait. And he pulls out his notepad because he writes in a notepad. You saw him do it several times that night. And he goes through his notepad, and it's like, oh, here we go. So apparently, according to my notes, there was a scuffle, an altercation that kept me from investigating this. Interesting.
And you had left a note to meet us at the administration building.
Yeah, he passes his notepad over. And like the night of the happening, he's just like, yeah, it looks like this all the same handwriting, like he was in an altercation before he could arrive here. According to his own notes, he never arrived here that night.
I can't read dwarf, sorry.
Yeah, actually you can't. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, well, very interesting. And then how did you? Yes, have it back.
He pauses for a minute, though, thinking about it. And he goes over to the fireplace. He tears a page out of the notebook. He just kind of holds it up to the fire. He kind of turns it back and forth so that the page heats up. And then he kind of holds it up to the light. You see a look of astonishment on his face. He's like, I see.
Invisible ink?
This is not my notepad. It looks like my notepad. This is certainly my writing, but it's not my notepad.
Because you
get... Watermarks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're in an alternate universe.
At this point,
I never trust your teleporting again.
Pretty much.
I mean, we need to go back to Gary's place and see if.
So, just a question: Gary. Does anyone have an ability, a spell, or anything that allows you to see if someone is ensorcelled or if they're under the sway of a power of anything like that?
You would think ritualism would give you the ability to detect magic like that.
Yeah, you would have.
We know there's only one person we know who has ritualism.
Mhm.
Can't point properly. Celeste has ritualism.
So yeah, Celeste, you could perform a ritual, which does take time and takes a lot of MP to find out if he is under the effects of something.
I can do that.
Okay. He is interested because he has further proof now that this notepad is not his. The water, yes, you're right. The watermark is different. He buys a better quality paper.
Let's go up to our room for some privacy, and we can figure this out and talk more without open ears, and we can come down later when there's more people.
Okay.
And your friend, the town drunk, might remember us, or not. Could have imagined something entirely different.
Oh, he
Oh yeah,
died.
is he here? What?
He died
He died?
yesterday.
What?
How?
Very drunk. He fell. Hit the road very awkwardly. Broke his neck.
Oh no. Oh no.
Someone's cleaning up.
Yeah, this is weird.
Oh boy.
Bet you wish
Well,
you
we
missed with that Fabula point, huh?
We can't help that.
We can make sure someone pays.
Okay.
I say a quick little prayer for him.
All right, you do that.
did.
You are back in the rooms. You decided to have the two rooms. So you're back in the rooms. You want to do this ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think give away
Rituals
our
are
room.
costly.
It depends what you're going for, whether they are costly or not.
Of course, I didn't print that page out.
Page 119 or 118 onwards. Ritualism. Extract magic from an object, activate a soul circuit, sense the presence of magic. It's something ritualism can do, rather than needing to rely on anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And then we choose a potency, which I don't know. So we want to sense magic.
If you just want to sense magic, the 20, if that's just a minor. If you want to know more about the magic, that could be a medium or a major.
I'll do the. I want to find out about the magic.
Okay, so, so 40 would be the one that would give you the most information.
Okay.
Because that's be able to look through his thoughts, look at his influence of emotions, dispel a curse. Yeah. So 40 would be like getting you all the information. 20 would tell you yes or no if he's under the influence of a spell. 30 would tell you a little bit more about the spell. 40 would tell you a lot.
I'll do the 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we only need to affect an individual, so that is times 1.
Yeah.
So 40.
Okay.
And I'm willing to help if you want.
Yeah.
Support.
Please do.
Yeah. So
anybody else
notice
want to help?
the potency is higher than a 10 for a major. It is a 13.
Okay. So do I do, I don't know, insight to inspect?
No, it says
or is there
insight and willpower for ritualism.
Insight willpower?
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody else has to roll too, or?
Yeah, we roll and then.
Because you give me a +1 if you succeed, right?
If they succeed, yeah.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
I'm doing a ritual.
Okay.
And I'm seeing if people want to assist in the ritual so that we can look to see if the guy's been ensorcelled and how and what it is. And how to remove it, right? And to remove it, or?
Yes, possibly dispel it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, find out. Yeah. I'm not, just so I can keep an eye on what else is going on around here in case something else happens where you guys are involved in this.
Okay.
Not that I've got any ability to do anything about that, but you know.
Where are you stationing yourself, Mako? In the room or outside of the room?
Oh, probably at the door to the room. It's on the inside, but at the door, so I can sort of keep ear out and sort of otherwise sort of keep it. But I want to maybe keep an eye on it because something happens in the room. I want to know about it because something I might see something which, because I'm not in the room, I might see something that actually helps.
Yeah. So you don't need the ability to perform ritual yourself. You can just help in it. You make the same roll, but your difficulty is just a flat 10. And if you make it, it's a +1 to Lady Celeste when she tries the end result.
Cool.
So whoever wants to help, go ahead. Imiko, you're not, but I want you on Overwatch. So I want you to make me Insight's the first thing I'm going to ask for. You can pick the second. And you're on the inside of the door, right? Or inside of the room by the door.
Yep.
All right. Anyone helping Lady Celeste?
Yes, I am helping.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Oh, you probably want to move our icon back to the pub.
Arcturus, are you helping?
I will lend my insight and willpower to the effort.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, insight willpower is the obvious one to go for.
All right. Here we go. It doesn't look like I'm any help. I think.
All right.
I will spend my once per scene ability and swap out the 1 for a 7, making that a 10, a 3 plus a 7. So get a +1.
+1, Lady Celeste, and you make your roll. You need a 13.
Nice.
Wow! I rolled all ones.
Critical fail. Oh,
I'll take the Fabula point.
Yeah.
Was it 1 or 2?
So
1.
Yeah,
One.
Okay, it's just 1. I thought there was, isn't there? No, it's 2 if you do something. Okay, yeah, there's a 2, but not that condition. Yeah. Well, there you go.
You don't have a bond high enough that you could tap that to make it a 13? You haven't got a bond of 10? No? Oh, okay.
Okay.
You can re-roll if you really wanted to, but there's the fun.
All right, the opposition gets an opportunity, and so I am choosing this. Okay. From your perception, it doesn't go wrong. Yes, he is definitely under the effects of a spell. Not just a spell, but it is following the line of trauma from the back of his head. There's something that's been instilled in him. You just found out about this whole thing about creatures, demons being summoned beyond the veil. There's one in him. It is suppressing his memories. It is rewriting things. You kind of get this from the spell as you finish casting it. It's his own hand that rewrote the notebook, but apparently Lestrade is enough of a high-level thinker that he was able to exert just enough control that the notepad he bought was not one that he would recognize later if brought into effect. So even though it's in his own hand, he was able to fight back just a little bit. Here's the problem. You've awakened the demon. And what's going to happen here is the demon, now sensing that the jig is up, goes away, but much like your own spell, as it leaves, it creates a power.
All right.
Okay. In Imiko, just as this is going on, you don't know what's something's happening over there. Lady Celeste is mumbling. Lady Celeste, you're deep in this vision of seeing. So what happened is they in his sleep, a potion of some sort was introduced into his home, which knocked him out completely, and they did a little surgery on him. They embedded something in the back of his head, which allowed entrance of the demon into him, allowing the demon to take control of certain things. Not complete control, but enough to make Lestrade forget a lot. He seems to be, at his core, he knows something is not right, but he hasn't been able to successfully excise the demon himself. Anyway, Imiko,
Hello.
the door is kicked open. There
Ow!
are a number of guests to the inn that were downstairs that are now fighting to push themselves in. They're armed with butter knives, table legs, whatever they could grab, because most of the populace here is not armed. But their eyes are glowing, kind of a purplish black. They are salivating. There's blood coming out of the corners of their eyes, out of their ears, kind of draining down over their face. Lady Celeste, in your vision as you look over, they're all possessed as well.
Everybody's possessed.
So that's what happens. You have successfully dispelled the demon that was in Lestrade, but as it leaves, it basically summons forth those that are still possessed. And there's a combat now in the room as they kick the door open and they come in. Imiko, you were waiting, so I'm going to say not surprised, so we can do normal initiative. And I think you are going to be the lead for initiative because you were the watchman.
Yeah, makes fair. So everyone roll.
Yeah. So everyone else roll and see if that helps Imiko.
I can never remember where the damn initiative button is. Okay, there it is.
It's right there on the thing where it says initiative.
Initiative, right?
Yep, on the stat.
Initiative.
Click.
Kapowie.
Click.
I have a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Click. 10.
Yay! 10 for everyone.
Well, maybe.
10s for everyone. I have said it.
Arcturus?
Yes.
Did you roll your initiative to see if you help or not for the initiative?
I am doing that now. Where's the initiative? Actually, find my cursor. Here we go. Nope, don't help. Sorry.
Okay, modifier of 2. And I got a 10 after all that.
Okay, they also have an initiative 10, but ties break in favor of the PCs, so...
Okay.
There we go. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. There is actually a variance to how many people it can summon. There are 10. Pretty much everyone that was downstairs, actually.
But they have to get through the doorway first, and that's sort of slowing them down. Right, I'm going to... Oh, I don't have that ability. I thought I had that ability. Whoops. Okay, well, I won't do that then.
I think you guys have control of your characters that are in here, and let me just throw out 10 bad guys.
Yep. I was going to do something, but I don't have that skill, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's see what else.
Yeah, so any of you can take the turn. It makes sense that Imiko would be the lead, letting everyone know.
That just sucks. I need better bloody stuff, I really do. At the moment, attacking is pretty much the best thing I have.
Then do it, but not us.
Okay, I am going to do a barrage, which means I just get to do. I get so I can do a ranged attack times 2. And I don't know if that means, and that cost me 10 9 points to fire more than once. Attack gains multi-2, so that's fine. But do I just do 1 roll and that counts as 2, or do I do 2 rolls?
1 roll.
Is the question.
Yeah, one
okay.
Roll. Yeah.
Let's see if I do anything. Well, I get an 11.
Nice.
So I don't know if that defeats these. They are hopefully pretty unarmed. So
they are unarmed, but let's see, 12 is what you need to hit.
Well, then I don't hit.
Yeah. Actually, no. No, I'm gonna say you can't miss really because they're all bunched up around the door.
Okay.
Yeah, until they
Well,
can
I hit.
disperse more, you really can't
Yep.
miss.
Okay, well, I do 13 points of damage to 2 of them then.
13 points to 2. Okay, that does not take out either one, but you have.
Of course not. Why would it do that? Why would we ever want to attack someone out with one attack? That's just stupid.
Okay, now there you go. So one will come into the
Yep.
room. All right, he's going to swing. Oh,
What's my defense? I should probably look that up.
Might.
Did I get rid of my character sheet? No, I didn't. My defense is 13. I don't think that hits.
Whiff. Yep. And he's using
someone
like
else.
a broken off table leg that's got like shards of splintered wood on one side. Using it as a club, but it's got pokey bits too. So what have you guys now?
I'll rush in, leaping with a incoherent cry.
Well, do you want to get the one in the room, or do you want to go past him and get the other 9 in the hallway?
I'm going to get the one in the room.
All right.
All right. So I hit accuracy. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. You got a critical success. You got an opportunity as well. How much damage did you do?
11.
11. Okay. Still not down. 24.
Bad grief.
Wow. Okay, so what opportunity do you want to take?
You crit.
Yeah. You critted.
That's what I said, critical when he said it.
I was looking at something else.
I don't know. Can I hit him in such a way in which he's open to the next attack?
Yeah, you can just hand it +4 to the next.
All right, let me do that. I'll hand him +4 to the next guy that attacks him.
Right. Next one's going to come through, and he's going to attack you, Arcturus. He actually has a broken bottle in his hand. 19. I think that
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Wait, why are they're rolling 2d20?
Oh, wait, no, sorry, this should be 2d10. Let me read all of that.
All right.
11 on a d10 is impressive.
Nope, there we go. He's a
nope, not at all.
Yep. Yep, you guys are next.
What does poison actually do?
It's a status effect that lowers your might and willpower.
Okay.
So just a tactical thing. Once all of you guys have done, and I have turns for everyone else, after your turns are done, they're going to flood the room. Yeah. So if somebody wants to take an action to make it so that they can't flood the room, that would be a thing to do.
Go, Lady Celeste, do a thing.
Yep. Lady Celeste, Naughty Noon, one of you two take an action.
That's why I said go, Lady Celeste, do a thing. No, not going to do a thing. That's you, Dion. You're a thing.
Sorry, I'm muted. And I didn't realize. So I'm just assuming we need to body block them so they don't get in here.
Or something.
Because I don't
somehow
have
put something.
Yeah, I don't have a way to stop them, so I'm just gonna run in.
Okay.
And
we're gonna get flooded.
Have my big book and just
al
kabong.
Okay.
Remember, you get 2 Fabula points if you surrender at 0 HP.
Which one do you hit? The one on the right or the one on the left?
The one on the right, the one that's more beat up.
So that will take that one out. All right, you just bash his head in with your big book.
Yeah.
You just kill the townsfolk.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, so another one will come in. That one will go after Emiko. This one has a steak knife. Oh, double ones!
Yeah.
Oh,
what happens if they fumble? Do we just get an opportunity on them? Is that a status thing? Oh, Yeah, do we get the opportunity? I think we get an opportunity, don't we? If they crit. I think we get the opportunity. I don't know. It's something. There is something that does something like that. But I don't remember what. Oh well, we can just ignore it for now and then look that up later. I think there's something if they fail.
Yeah, well, I can give you an opportunity until we can figure it out. Sure. What do you want to happen?
Lost item.
Lost item. Okay, so he's going to lose his
I'm just
steak
looking
knife.
I mean, why not? Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll
sure.
help. Yeah, that'll
Okay.
help.
Yep. Okay, let's do that.
It breaks. So like he swings and it sticks into some wood on the banister inside of here, and it snaps off the blade. All right, that'll work.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So that leaves Naughty Noon.
That's me. All right. Yeah, I will dig into my pack and see if I have anything fun that will help us out here. So I will spend.
If you've got a web spell, that'd be really good.
No, nothing like that. Nothing as
Web is
useful
really
as
useful.
that.
Yeah, I'm in a D&D game, and web is really useful spell.
So yeah, I will spend some inventory points and roll 2 d20s and see what my exciting.
With inventory points?
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, we get something still.
Yeah, I get a 10 and a 1. So
1 is one of them that affect everything or affect everyone type thing. So
I can. One enemy you see present in the scene can treat their dexterity and might higher, or one ally
that sounds good.
Can. Or I could make somebody resistant to bolt and ice damage, which doesn't seem good. So I'll use the generic effects. One enemy that is present in the scene is dealt 20 poison damage. Fumbling in, pulling stuff out, seeing what's in there. No, and I'm just throwing stuff over my shoulder and it hits one of the people behind me, poisoning them.
Okay. Well, if you hit the one that was already took damage, that would take care of him.
Yeah, the only other one that's in the
yeah.
Well, the third one rushed in, but yeah, that one.
Do I want what?
All right. So they rush in.
They're Russians. I thought they were dwarves.
I'll do them one at a time. So this one is going to go after Arcturus. He's got a butter knife.
What's the butter knife?
Well, the butter knife helps because while he does get the high die, the plus, instead of a plus 10, it's only a plus 1. So 11 points of damage as he saws at you with the butter knife.
At who?
Arcturus.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's currently got problems. Bill's having other problems at the moment.
That's fine.
I can pretty much ignore someone sawing at me with a butter knife, can't I?
It's for 11 points of damage. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He got through. He was crafty with the knife. Yeah.
All right. One else comes in, going after Lady Celeste.
No.
16. I think that probably hits you too.
Yeah.
And that's a crit.
Yeah. That is it's a crit.
Oh boy.
And that is
they get an opportunity.
Table leg. So that's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And
they get an opportunity on you.
Do they want to unmask and learn our goals or motivations?
Do they want to have a faux pas?
Goals and motivations are as well. So yeah, that would be a great opportunity.
No, he's going to inflict shaken on you because, dazed on you because he hits you right across the noggin. So you are now dazed.
Dazed. Got it.
Yeah, which is
dazed and confused.
Down.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be bad for me.
All right.
Next
comes in. He's going to go after Naughty Noon.
What? Me? I haven't done anything except searching my bag.
210.
No.
10. I think you're probably fine, or maybe not.
Just about. Yes, 11 for me.
Should be. Yeah.
Okay. Next one in is actually going after the inspector.
Inspector, gotcha.
Yeah. So, Arcturus, another one on you.
Nice.
Because they don't like dirty beggars.
I understand.
Does a 12 hit?
Don't
No.
think so.
No.
He's better than me, and that wouldn't hurt me.
Since Lady Celeste is stunned, the next one comes in and goes after Lady Celeste again, trying to take advantage of you being slightly loopy and misses. Jeez. And the last one's going to come in and just kind of block the door and attack Emiko.
Go for it. Nope.
9 probably misses. Okay. Back up to you guys. Yes, and it is the room is packed. It's a kind of a small room. You're all clustered up together. Here, let me throw
It's a
out.
pretty spacious room if it can fit more than 10 people in it all at the same time.
Yep.
So, hey,
Well, it's a
And
double
bodies.
room. Yeah.
still, I'm
Yep.
impressed that we managed to rent this room out. Cool. Good for us. We're doing better than we thought. Who's going next then?
All right, so the inspector's down here.
Well, he and Gary don't even get a chance to do anything. Was Gary actually with us, or was he?
Gary is cowering.
Okay.
And the inspector is just going to be conscious this round because last round the demon left him.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes sense.
I don't have another turn.
Gary's a farmer.
No, we're at the back of the top of the round, so if
so anybody can go.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go smash one of the ones right on.
Okay.
Yep. Just yeah, you've got 2 on you right now, so yeah, go ahead. They're not harmed yet, so.
All right.
Need a 12.
Looks like I got it.
That'll do it. Critical success as well.
Oh.
So 14 points of damage, and you can take an opportunity.
I will pass the +4 along to the next person to attack him.
Okay.
Go.
So I'm just going to go ahead and use one of the guys that are on you already. They're going to attack you further. 11 misses.
Yep.
Okay, your guys.
All right. I got a plan, but I got to do something that seems selfish first. I'm gonna quaff an elixir.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Yeah.
I am out of inventory points, but I need to do that to do a nuke next turn. So keep me alive.
All right. The next one on Arcturus is gonna hit Arcturus.
I'm about to use up all my magic points as well.
Misses.
Yep.
Okay, your guys.
Who wants to take the +4? You or me, Noddy?
You do it. I don't know that.
Mine's going to be used on a spell. I don't actually know if it needs the +4 or not. I'm casting Poisonous Cloud, so I'm going to make the rooms really smelly worse. I'm using 30 mind points so I can hit 3 of them. And as far as I can tell from the spell description, it just gives them all poison status. It doesn't actually, as far as I can tell, actually do any damage.
Yep.
And so I don't know if I need to roll or not.
Does it affect everyone or just your foes?
It's up to 3 targets.
3 targets. Okay.
Yeah.
If it doesn't.
So do
Okay, so it doesn't ask for a roll?
I don't know. It's we're borrowing a thing.
Yeah, you will. Well,
there should be a symbol next to it if it needs a roll.
Yeah. Well, no. 342 Poison Cloud. It's on page 342. It's a lightning bolt because it means means I can cast it as a spell because I'm borrowing it from Dreadmoth.
Okay.
So if you want to look at page 342,
it's offensive. If it's got a lightning bolt, then it's a attack type spell, and you need to roll for it.
Okay, right.
Whatever you chose for your.
Yep, magic check. +4 on that technically because I'm using it first, so 15 passes fine. Yeah. But I don't think it does any damage that I can tell from looking at it. Which makes it a really crappy spell.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, since they're possessed, I mean, just so you understand why I'm rolling what I'm doing, they are immune to all status effects.
Oh, bloody hell!
Yeah. because the demons are overriding their normal will and all that other stuff.
Well, okay, I'm out of magic points, and there's no point in me making that roll. Excellent. Woo!
Well, now you know.
I keep rolling. Yeah, I know that it's a completely pointless bloody spell to have.
You know that in this instance, it did nothing. Well done.
10.
It has never done anything in the instances I have ever cast it.
John, does a 10 hit you?
No. No. Hold on. Stats.
Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes.
It does hit
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what this one is wielding.
It's going to hurt.
Butter knife it is.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage.
Ow, I'm in crisis.
Right, you guys?
I guess that's me, isn't it?
Well, it's you or the inspector. You can have the inspector.
Oh, the inspector can do something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So, inspector, do a thing. Inspect.
Okay. This one goes down as the inspector hamstrung him.
Wow, that inspector is...
Okay, their turn. Let's see. So this one is going to go after Emiko.
Well, if we ever get to the point of beginning rock skills, and not my first one is. Nope, 13.
Okay.
13.
And now I'm not eating.
I will continue searching through my bag to see if I have another potion that can help us at all. Throwing stuff over my shoulders as I go. So another 2d20.
I mean, I could do some heals if I didn't have a bunch of them in my face.
Well, you can do a bunch of heals.
You can do it anyway.
Yeah, remember, movement
There's no opportunity attacks or anything.
Yeah, the fact that they're all up in our face is more just for flavour more than actual problem. Remember, JRPG, you're going to have our characters on one side and the other characters on the other side just one go...
Would I be able to cast the spell and attack in the same round? Or?
No,
it's
and you've already gone this round, so you have to wait till next round anyway.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, so, Pyow!
What'd you get?
19 and 17. That is what I was looking for. So with a 19 or a 17, I can affect every enemy present on the scene. And with
you can make them recover 100 mid-mind points.
Yes, I could do that, or I could make them recover 50 hit points and 50 mind points. I don't know whether that would actually help or not. But I can also do.
I will throw this out there, since this is something you're conjecturing. This kind of happened before. The inspector fought against the demon, was able to put in small things, but wasn't able to affect much. So if you actually gave the residents more mind points, maybe they could get rid of
fight
the
back against it. Yeah.
For favourite reasons, what the hell?
Yeah, the only other thing I could do is deal them all 20 poison damage. So, I could cause them all to drop dead. Well, maybe not drop dead.
Well, no, you can't, because 20's not enough.
No. Yeah, I will heal the enemy, giving them 50 hit points and 50 mind points.
Sure.
Okay.
Roll here.
Well, we could have given them 100 mind points.
Oh, yeah, I could do 100 hit points and 100 mind points. Yeah, that's true.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. I could just give them 100 mind points, yeah.
Yeah, no, you could either give them 100 mind or 100
we'll leave them injured and give them 100 mind points, yes.
Okay, you want to do that? Well, with 100 points, I don't even have to roll. It ends. They shake off the influence. I'm going to say Lady Celeste, since you're just still half seeing through the ritual, you see the demons being pushed out of the bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're being dismissed, and so much like, again, you have this you have this not so nice feeling, as it's the same thing that happens when you dismiss your own spirits and they leave behind something. That's what's going on.
And for flavour, the thing that I did is that I was going through my pack and I threw out this rotten fruit that I found at the bottom of it. And there were a bunch of like flea-like things which were in the rotten fruit, and they came out and bit all the different people around there, somehow passing on energy rather than sucking out sort of blood.
Oh, waking them all up. I'm hanging on. I want to check. Ow! What was I doing?
Yeah.
So these were minor spirits, minor demons, and their exit power basically wipes the memory of the people that they're leaving behind. That's kind of how they operate. So everyone's just kind of middling around in the room now, not quite sure how they got here. They're all looking down. They've got various improvised weapons in their hand. They all see the body of the two that you guys mercilessly killed. And they're like, Chuck and Barney are dead.
Yep.
So there's a lot of confusion going on.
Just ignore the bullet holes they have in there.
The inspector tries to take charge of the situation now that he's got his memory back.
Go, Inspector.
Hey, critical success!
Yeah, he basically commands everybody to go back down to the bar, open tab. He's just like, yeah, just tell the barkeep that it's on me, and it alleviates everyone, so they kind of stumble out of the room.
I like it.
Critical success. Could the barkeeper be one of the two dead people?
I'm so glad that worked, because I was going to nuke hell.
Yeah.
Will it happen anyway now that you... Oh, no, because you haven't invoked your...
No, I didn't invoke.
You drunk the...
Yeah, so basically it's just, if I dismiss it, I can either do the benefit, which is the teleport, or the offense. And the offense is I do 30 dark damage to every enemy I can see.
Nice.
That's it. No limit. Just any enemy you can see. 30 dark damage, no resistance.
Yeah, dark damage. Yeah,
no resistance.
Because you're summoning those demons.
That's I know, right? I know. That's the fun part. Is I'm like a holy person, and I pick the dark element.
You think you're a holy person?
I mean, being...
I know what I'm doing.
Unholy. That's what you are. All right. Anyway, the inspector now is like. He's furiously scribbling down on his pad.
Well, it's not his pad. It's the pad he was given.
Yeah, he's like, no, I remember it all now. Collins is the head of this. He is the head of the guild. The table of... so they basically have much like yours. They have 13 people, 13 different guilds, but there is the head of the guild or the head of the table. Collins is his name. He's the one.
Does he happen to have does he still get his hands dirty? Does he happen to work down in the stables mucking out the cows every so often? Did we accidentally meet him down there? Blending in? No?
No.
Shame. Oh well.
Yep. He's like, yes. So there are others that are infected by the same thing, but others he's just paid off. It's not all of the guild, but Collins is he's the one behind it here. So he's writing all this down furiously in case he forgets again or something happens.
You can cast light energy caused by pure and untainted spiritual enemy, but that's not what you've got. You don't have pure and untainted spiritual energy.
So he goes over to the two dead bodies, and he's like, okay, well, don't worry about this. I'll take care of this. But
we weren't worried about it.
It's obvious that Collins and his bunch now knows about you, about me. So it's probably best that we go underground and try to contact those that remained uninfected. It can probably, hopefully, help.
Big Oliver.
We've been underground. There's lots of mine carts and stuff. It's very hard to navigate.
Big Oliver. Old Oliver.
Who's Oliver?
Old Oliver.
Old Oliver.
Yeah, he's the Thieves Guild guy.
Do you know Old Oliver?
Yes, I know Oliver.
Oh, him and Arcturus are best friends.
Oh, really? Oliver's a criminal of the lowest sort.
Friends in low places, am I right?
Well, considering that Collins is the criminal of the upper side, I think I know which one we want to be on the side of.
Well, who better to safeguard us for the time being than the criminal element? Yes, I agree. He looks at Arcturus. It's like, how do we get a hold of this, Oliver?
I'll take care of it.
In the meantime, I suggest you gather your things. We will need to, until we can find out who is unaffected, we will need to lay low. Yeah, he's looking
Why
out
don't we
the
just
window, and he's like, he starts to unwind his belt, which is actually a 20-foot long rope. He throws
Can
out
we
the
just
window.
go beat Collins up? That might be quicker. We could just go beat him up.
It's not just Collins. He's the head of this thing, but there are more of them infected, and they have many more that they've paid off. Until we can root out who all we need to excise, we need to get out of here. I don't know what's waiting for us downstairs. So the window, gentlemen and lady.
I have a better idea. I mean, maybe I could teleport us somewhere.
I think what happened last time. I don't think any of us want to go anywhere near your teleports, lady.
Did somebody need healing?
Probably.
I was hurt. I just need a nap.
Yeah, I am feeling quite tired in the head, but other than that, the nap should be able to find for that.
Right. So, Lestrade's saying that you should all go, including him, go into hiding. Throwing out possibly getting hold of Oliver and the Thieves Guild hiding you, or using Lady Celeste and getting out of here. The problem is, Lady Celeste, you'd have to move everyone to a place you have seen.
Yeah.
So you could go back to Gary's hometown.
You can go back to the cat market.
There are more than 5 people to move, though.
There's 6 people.
It's me, Arcturus, Naughty, Emiko, Gary, and
Lestrade.
That's it. It's me and 5 others.
Oh, you and 5 others. Okay,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. We can go back to the cow market.
You could do that, or Lestrade really wants to get to the bottom of what's going on in his town, of course.
Yeah.
Well, the cow market is his town. It's just over there, the other hill.
We can do that as an emergency contingent exit plan.
Yeah, so we're almost done here, but Bill hasn't done much tonight, so let's let Bill do something. Bill, why don't you get a hold of Oliver and try and negotiate you a safe space?
Okay, I'll walk outside and walk around whistling, and every time I walk by an alley, I'll say Oliver.
Okay. Yeah, so the second alley you hit, Oliver pulls himself out of the shadows and gives a little bow. Oh, my friend, are you ready to do a little breaking and entering tonight? It's a good night for it.
Well,
sliver of a moon. Best time to do work. He's got a crowbar in his hand, like a small crowbar. Leather gloves.
Okay, so I'm basically trying to get them to what is it I'm trying to get them to do?
Get you guys to a safe place.
Yeah. Like my friends and I need to lay low for a little bit. What would it take to get you to get some folks to help us get to a safe place?
Well, the standard way of doing this is coin, of course. Do I have a safe space? Of course I do. Of course Oliver has a place of safety for you. Do you have the coin? Or perhaps a favor? Yeah, you and your friends help me on a little score? Call it even.
Let me check. And I'll run back.
Well, obviously, I'm not dealing with the actual person that has the power to make decisions here.
I do. I just don't make I don't make a decision without my crew.
Just do it. Just do it. You're the good and bad angels. Do it.
We'll do you a favor. We'll owe you a favor.
No. You'll do me a favor.
Of course.
Make
of
an
course.
insight roll.
All right. Pull this.
Yeah, as Longshot points out. Yeah, having a cop along. That'd be great. Yeah.
So inside, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, if you want to automatically fail this, you'll get a Fabula point.
If I want to automatically fail, I'll get a Fabula point.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just throwing it out there.
Okay, very good. Take the Fabula point. Yes, and once everybody comes down the window, I assume that you take Lestrade's suggestion and go out the back window.
Hey, yeah, probably the
You
first
don't
time to
have
try
to.
to do this, but yeah.
Okay. When he does see that Lestrade is part of your numbers, though, he does demand that Lestrade is blindfolded.
Lestrade?
No, of course.
Hmm.
He kind of winks as a blindfold's put over him. You have no doubt that Lestrade has excellent hearing, smell.
Blindfold's probably thin enough that he can see through it anyway.
Counting paces, all
I
that
mean,
fun stuff.
We
that
could
you
probably
assume
tell him.
you could
Well,
do.
no, we couldn't tell him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
are-
if we were like Gary's whispering, okay, we're going down this corridor here on the left, and this is other street with
You are
John's
taking
Fish Market
down
on the right.
A number of alleys. You're gone through a number of storefronts, out back doors, until you are thoroughly lost. Before you.
Oh, that'll take me 5 seconds, but I'm sure the Wayfarer knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Actually, if you want to try, because he's obviously trying to
Guess
not
lost.
only mislead anyone that's following you, but also trying to disorient all of you, so you're not quite sure where you're going either. If you would try to make a mental map of where you've gone, you can certainly do so. Insight is the first thing I'm going to ask for. You can pick the second. Willpower was probably the good one, because you have to remember a fairly convoluted pathway. But yeah, anyone who wants to try and remember, you can go right ahead. And I'm going to
I'm gonna try and remember.
I'd only do that so I could then fail the roll and get a Fabula point.
Well, I mean,
That's the only reason I would take that roll. So would you rather us not make the roll if we're just going to do it for a Fabula point?
That's fine. Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I'll do it for a Fabula point.
You can take it.
I'll just fail the roll. Oh, no, because I don't know who the hell I am half the time anyway, so I'll just take the Fabula point. Alright.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just a 10. If you succeed, then you will be able to track back without help. If you fail, then you will not be able to.
I don't know.
No, I can't. Oh,
Wow.
I tell you what. I will
Oh,
use my
do
once
it.
per scene ability to swap out my 5 for 1 and critically fail as well.
Okay.
You know exactly
I know
where we
exactly
are.
where I'm going. Yeah, I can do this all day.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone else trying to remember or no?
Lady
Okay.
You don't even want it for the Fabula point, Lady Celeste?
All you know for
You're,
sure.
you're muted, by the way.
As
No, that's cheap.
only
No,
Lestrade
that's fine.
seems to know exactly where you are, but you find yourself deep into the city, in a very large warehouse. It stinks of fish, seafood. You can hear the sounds of hawkers on the street, so you're fairly close to that 24-hour bazaar that's going on. But otherwise, it's like, yes, here we go. You can stay here for the night. There are cots, and there are what are those hammocks that you can use. You can wash up in the back, and then tomorrow you're going to help me on a little expedition.
We're going to help people. Yay!
Yeah, this part Lestrade didn't know about. It's like, oh, help? What are we helping him with? He's looking at Arcturus. What exactly are we helping him with?
That remains to be seen.
Oliver looks at Lestrade with a big smile and says, "Oh, don't worry, Lestrade. It's not like I'm going to ask you to kill anyone."
It's
Maybe we
exactly
killed
what
2
we said.
people attacking us just earlier today.
If I
and
can
he helped
help
us cover it up.
somebody,
Or helped us
as
deal with
I
it, I should
pass
say.
along.
Lestrade just shrugs. It's like, so be it. Okay, we'll end it there. You guys are on the run. You are at the mercy of the local thieves guild.
Oh my
Try
god.
and keep you safe, and he's got. And he wants you.
It's not like we can't get somewhere where we know where we are, and it's not just anyway. So.
Well, I mean, it's not like anyone else knows that, though, other than you guys. So.
Yeah. But it's not like we actually have the slightest idea what the hell's going on in the first place. So.
Yeah.
Until we
we'll
find
go
that
ahead
Lawmaster
and,
somehow, we're pretty much trapped here anyway. So.
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
You don't know.
He's one. We don't
Somewhere
know. We have
away.
no idea where he is.
So we'll go ahead and end it there. Jameis, you want to plug anything?
Yep, I've got a blog. It's my external memory. It's at jamesenright.blogspot.com. You can come along and see what I've forgotten recently.
Nice. Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard, and you can watch me fail just as badly at video games as I do at tabletop RPGs here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or, say it with me now, limited
time
offer.
offer!
Nobels.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just getting somewhat better.
You nailed it.
Well, given values or better.
Dion, what do you got?
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with my super cool, awesome friends, these guys, you can find me at my channel, Substances Used, where I play retro JRPGs and do some Grand Theft Auto roleplay and a bunch of other stuff. We're playing through Final Fantasy X. I am near the end of the game, which is fun. Yeah, that's that.
Good stuff, Bill. What do you got going on?
Well, on every other Monday, which this last Monday was a game, I'm running
Which one it is?
game game on Friday, organized play. Every other Tuesday, of which we have a game coming up, I'm running Swords and Wizardry, and we are running through Castle Amber.
Nice.
Get in touch with me. I'll get you in the game if you're interested in either.
Yep. And in parting, if you found us, you know where we are, but check out Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com, where you can find a lot of years of silliness like this and silliness not like this. But yeah, there's enough there to keep you entertained.
All right.
Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.